Hi guys, so today's video is going to, or this night's video is going to be all about my hair color, how I get it to stay, what products I use. I'll kind of just do like a little overview. Down here is supposed to be green. It is a couple different shades of green, as you can obviously tell. We'll do a little bit of sectioning so you guys can see. And then the next section is blue. And then the top part, this front part right here is pink. And then the back part is a purple. You guys can kind of see it better down the bottom. I'll kind of show you what it looks like up. Like, this is what it looks like up. It's got like some darker ends and things like that. So and then there's the pink, there's the purple back here, which is messed up, and I will get into that more here in a few, but let's just yeah. And the color like split for the green and like the blue and the purple is not the way it's supposed to be, and I will tell you what happened and things like that. So I'll just kind of go through what's in this basket to kind of just like tell you guys, okay, this is what I use, that type of stuff. The two dry shampoos that I use are, this is a new one that I just started using. This is a Suave Professionals dry shampoo, but I don't know where my big bottle is. I actually think it's empty. But this is the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak dry shampoo. There's only a little bit left in this. You can actually see my color pretty true to color right now. I don't know what happened to my camera, but it's pretty true to color right now. So anyways, I might end up taking the entire top part pink and going from there, but anyways, this is what I use to dry my hair every time I wash it or anything. And it's kind of like a Turby twist, and I got this from Five Below. And it's the one where you put it on like this, and you kind of just twist it and clip it to the back on the button. There's a little elastic, you just clip it to the button. You guys probably know what those are. This is damp, so it is needing to be hung up. And I normally just hang it on my bedpost back there. The shampoo and conditioner I've been using, I do have a couple items in here that needed to come out. Okay. The shampoo and conditioner I've been using are either the Aussie like volumizing shampoo. I'll use that when I'm at my parents' house. But other than that, I use the Color Safe shampoo from Salon Selectives. This was a limited edition one, so this is the one that I did grab. This is the Deep Cleansing Level Volumizing. I do like this. I did try this out today, and I only did it on the top where I redid the pink and stuff, which I'll go into that here in a minute. I have an itchy eyeball, guys, sorry. But yeah, this one is their 15% bonus bottles. This one is almost empty. I do need to get another one. They say limited offer on them. So yeah, and these are, you can like mix them and put them together. This one is the Daily Treatment Moisture Renewal Color Safe Conditioner, and this is the Color Safe Shampoo. Is this one red? Like, no. No, this is like a pinkish white. And just the one shampoo that I had of this was like a red color. And I want to say it was the 5 was red. I don't know why, but the color of it was red. And then this I just started using. I used it a tiny bit today, not too much. So I can't really like go into anything because this is new. I got this from a Dollar Tree. It's from Infusium with I-23 Complex. It's a color defender. And it's step 3. They didn't have the other 2 steps or anything like that. So, but it's just a color defender to vitalize and preserve color treated hair. It's 100% sulfate free. So this is what it is. I got this at the Dollar Tree, this entire bottle. It's a 16 fluid ounce bottle, and the shampoo and conditioner are 14 ounce. The gloves that I use are, I believe they're called ColorTech Medium. They're in black and purple packaging at Sally's. They're a little damp because I did use them a little bit ago. I do have more, but these are the brushes that I use from Sally's. I have more of these smaller ones. I only have one of these larger ones. But these are the ones that I use. I just have them rubber banded together right now. And yeah, they're ColorTrack ones is the name of them. They say right here on them ColorTrack. So there's those. I do have a bowl, but I don't know what happened to it. It's at my parents' house somewhere. I will use these on occasion in my hair. These are the Scoonchy Girl No Slip Grip Evolution Gentle to the Hair silicone hair ties. They're good for sectioning parts off that like you don't want color. I have 2 developers. This one is almost empty. This was the one that I've been using for when I bleach my hair. I have the 40 Maximum Lift cream developer. This is the 32 full ounce one from Sally's, and it's the Salon Care. And this one is the 30, it's the same thing, but it's 30 extra lift volume developer. And I do like, I only use a little bit of this, so we'll see what it's like the next time I do my roots again, and if I had the same problem. Previously I used the Salon Care Blue Flash Bleach, which I really liked. Right now I'm using the Ion Color Brilliance Powder Lightener. This one I don't like. I really don't like the smell of it. It's just got a really strong smell. I don't like the smell of it. I might try a different one the next time I go, but if not, I will probably go back to the Blue Flash. But I got the big container, the 16 ounce 1 pound tub of it. And they just come inside here in a little baggie is all of your powder. When I did my other one, I just poured the baggie into the container, which worked really good for me. But I'm not a big fan of this bleach at all. Okay, time for the fun stuff for hair wise. I have dyed my hair a bunch. There is one that I have to get rid of because I added a little bit of conditioner or developer to it, which is this one. But I will go through. I have Manic Panic, I have 5 Manic Panic and 3 Beyond the Zone Color Jams. So the first Manic Panic one is Electric Lizard, which is their bright green. I don't know. Yeah, it's their bright green. Then I have Hot Hot Pink, which is this one. I do like the tubs of these a lot, especially if I'm like going straight into the color. I do like the tubs, but I also like the bottles. So there's those 2. This one is almost, these ones are almost empty. This one's down to here. This one I think is a little lower. And this one was one of the new neons, but these 2 glow under the black light. And they are the regular form The other 3 that I have are the amplified ones, and I believe they're all semi-permanent hair dye. Yeah, they're all semi-permanent color. A lot of the ones that are in the tubes are amplified. So this one is the ultraviolet, which is it looks a lot different on camera. It looks more blue, but this is like a true Barney purple color, like a Barney purpley violet color. And it's done, this one is cotton candy pink, which is just a really cotton candy shade, which is down to about here. And then I have atomic turquoise, which is down to here on the bottle. And like I said, these are all amplified. None of these last 3 glow in the black light, or are like black light, you know what I mean. And then the Color Jam ones that I have, this one is Huckleberry Blue, which that's what it looks like. And when I talk about each of these more in depth, I will be like putting them closer. This purple is Not So Shy Violet. And then the green is Limey Lizard. So, about the colors. So I've had my hair a bunch of different colors, and the colors that I had is I bleached. I've had blonde hair, as you guys have seen, and in some of my videos from a year ago, I had my hair just right here in the front, like specifically like this section of hair. It was purple, blue, pink, and green, or green and pink. I don't remember which order it was. And it was like that all down the side. So it was like purple, blue, green, pink, which I think that, or purple, blue, pink, green. That's what it was. Pink and then green. So that is the way I had it previously. Before that, I used like what was left over from a splat color, and that was okay, but I do like the vibrancy of my Manic Panic a lot more. So the colors that I used for the one I just told you guys, the pink and the purple and stuff, the bottom was, the green was strictly Electric Lizard, which is kind of like this color green up here, just a little more like of this, like a chartreusey type green. And this is actually a really nice color, and it actually takes a lot better than I thought it was going to. I know some people, my sister said that she used a teal from Pravana, and now, even though her hair has grown out, every time she goes to get like an ombre, or like get her ombre retouched up, and like get it brought up farther, they always have to use a special toner in that area to get rid of the like green that it gives. So this does not do that. I will tell you guys what I did to do my roots, because as you guys can tell, my roots are done. You don't see any darkness to them. I just did those 2 or 3 days ago. So but yes, this is Electric Lizard, and you can get these at Sally's for $9.99, or you get them from Spencer's for $12.99. They are a little more expensive because they are a novelty store. I work at a Spencer's, so no matter what, with my discount, it's going to be the same price as I can get them at Sally's. But a lot of Spencer's do carry colors Sally's doesn't. So I would try Spencer's or Sally's. And the amplified ones, I got mine at Hot Topic. But this one I actually got from work. So yeah, or you can go to manicpanic.com. But yeah, the bottom, which was the green at that point in time, my hair was really long. It was just that color. And then the pink, I'd originally tried going in with cotton candy pink, but as I was applying it like straight, it wasn't really doing anything. So what I did is I stopped what I was doing like immediately, grabbed a container, and I buy little plastic containers with lids. So if I do have a lot of extra product and I know I'm going to be needing to like touch it up or something, I will keep it, which is what I had to do previously to my hair. So I use that. This is like blending in with the color of my wall, but let me go back to the electric lizard real quick. There is the color of it, and I know the edge looks very strange and like yellowy, but that's just from the dye getting along the edge of the container and the fact that it's neon. This is a new neon shade is what it says on it. So there is electric lizard, and this one is cotton candy pink, which is literally like a cotton candy shade, which is no other way to describe. It's kind of like Pepto-Bismol is what it looks like. But I mixed this and Hot Pink together, which to get the shade that I wanted. I pretty much did even amounts of it, and this is probably my favorite pink shade. And then to get the blue that I got with that look, I just did the Atomic Turquoise, which, yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that. And then, yeah, I did the Atomic Turquoise for the blue, and then for the purple, I did the Ultraviolet, which is what this is, which, as you can tell, I did put like something in it, which is why it's so liquidy. The Ultraviolet, and like a hint of this color, because when I touched it up, because this looks blue in a lot of my pictures because it is like a really bright violet color, and I think because it was so close to the blue, like it just kind of blends together sometimes. But I did that, and then I bleached it all out and did a bunch of different mixes between these 5 to get like 7 or 8 different shades. And then after I cut my hair shorter, this was about 3 months ago, 3 or 4, I again did the very front section of my hair. My hair was brown in the back because I did cover over everything, over all the color and all the blonde, with 2 bottles of dark brown. They were both from different companies and different shades, and the only thing is the green didn't cover very well with the brown. It kind of didn't take too well because I had just touched it up, and I was thinking of switching jobs, and I needed to have regular colored hair, or getting another job, but I needed to have regular colored hair for it. But I didn't, so I was kind of upset because I did my hair for nothing. But I streaked it and everything, and it got really light, and I did the color in the front. I bleached it, did the color in the front with a bunch of different mixes, and a lot of it was like teals and different shades of green and like deeper colors, which I used a lot of these 2 shades to make those colors. And I made some pastels, which I used a lot of this and conditioner to do it, but the colors didn't stay very well because I used conditioner in them, and it was just too much of a high maintenance because I literally did like sections like this, like little tiny sections all over. It took me like 2.5 hours just to get all the dye in and make sure it was all separated and foiled, and it was a hot mess. You could stick me next to a TV and I would have got you extra channels, pretty much. So what I did was I just bleached my entire head. I bleached that color out, like did like a bleach bath, and bleached all that color out, which it came out perfectly fine. And then I decided I was going to do my hair what it is now. And I did I believe, all this the first time. Well, I'll tell you what I did before that, because the one thing I did forget to bring with me was I bought a purple toner shampoo because my hair was all funky different types of yellow, and the ends toned like a violet silver, which is why they're a different color than the color up here. And so when I did it, I kind of made an ombre. So I used the Limey Lizard on the bottom. I used Huckleberry Blue in the middle, and then for the top, because this is a really like dark looking shade of purple, like it looks almost black, I did a little bit of the Cotton Candy Pink and Hot Pink, like barely, like I just dipped my brush into that and just applied like a drop or two of that. Well, when it faded, I don't know if you guys can see how it's got like this pink to it right there. For some reason, it was really bright and really vibrant and it was really pretty. And then I washed it once and the color faded like super bad to like this odd color. So the ends are still really vibrant and purple, but nothing happened here. So when I did my hair, my roots were starting to come through, and that's when I went and got the developer, and I did them this past weekend. So the color, the Beyond the Zone colors, when I did my bleach and when I did my roots, I extended it slightly out onto the color just so I had, more room to work with, and it was a lot easier than just trying to have to get it in like a little spot of roots like this. And my hair is like so dark brown, it's almost black, and it looks really bad, like because I wear my hair up a lot, so anything I tried to do looked bad and it just looked a hot mess. So I did that, and then I retouched everything up. So what I did for the coloring was I did a decent, for this what I have now, and then the top purple part we'll talk about here later. So pretty much we're talking about the blue and the green now. I did pretty much a half and half mix of, well, kind of a half and half mix. I did a lot of this because I wanted it more of like a vibrant, like neon green color. But the color the end down here turned out, I really liked, and that's the color I wanted for everything. But I can't get it to be that color for some reason. I don't know why. But I did a lot of Electric Lizard, and, well, I probably did 3/5 Electric Lizard, 2/5 Limey Lizard, which is the darker green and the lighter green. This has, I don't know if you guys can tell, like a metallic-y, like, sheen to it. Can you guys see that? I don't know if that is affecting the coloring of anything. See, because now I've got like messed up color. There we go. I don't know why purple or like the pink fixes it, because there's pink behind me. That's what it is. The pink fixes it. Anyways, but these says they're vibrant. I only bought these because they were buy two get one free, and they were like $4 each at Sally's, which is why I bought these. I wanted to try something different. They do have a new brand that I'm kind of leery on trying. I don't know if I will or not. We might see when I need to like do a touch up, because I'm out of purple. And I don't like that purple at all because it's not working. So, back to what I was doing. So that was the green, and then the blue, I did a mix between, pretty much an even mix between the Atomic Turquoise and the Huckleberry Blue, which I do love the shade of the Huckleberry Blue. It's like a nice, like royal blue, like the darker color down here is mostly this, and the lighter shades up here are a lot this. And so I think I have a theory on why like the roots are like super bright on those two spots that I'll get to in a minute. And then the top part, what I decided to do was when I touched it up, I only used ultraviolet and not so shy violet. And when I did it, my roots were blonde, which I don't know if you guys can see how it's like that yellowy blonde right there, that's what they turned out. Pretty much this hair has not changed. It's what it turned out. I don't know why it did that, but the extended part where I extended it out, it's like it didn't take the purple out, but it did my roots, and it turned like my hair was super white when I did it. And I think it's because I used the 30 developer instead of the 40, so it was a lot nicer to my natural hair. And I had it on for 40 minutes, or I think 40, between a half hour and 45 minutes I had it on. And I think I'll stick with either 20 or 30 developer when I do bleach my hair, because you can't really tell that I did, other than my scalp is really sensitive, so I get like dry patches a lot. So like along my hairline, you guys can probably see like thick spots of color. Like I have dye there, but like this is a good example of the purple over here. Like right there. How you can see the blonde. And it's like a not so cute color of blonde. So what I decided to do, because I had to go to work the other day, and I did it right before work, the colors down here turned out really awesome. They turned out better than I could have thought. But the purple was just a hot mess. So today what I decided to do was to go in with 90% of this Not So Shy Violet, and just like whatever was left of this, and literally completely saturate the purple. Well, I didn't want to do too much of this because I didn't want it too dark, which this side of my hair is lighter than this side of purple. I don't know if you guys can see that a little bit, but it is a little lighter. So, and the darker purple strands, like right here, were parts that were blue that I couldn't get out of where I did the pink at. So pretty much the front of my hair, where my bangs are, were like this color, like this really light purple. So I knew I was going to be running out, so I decided to separate like the beginning part of where the purple was right here, and just literally go in with just hot pink, and that's how I got like this magenta-y purple color. And when I rinsed it all out, I didn't rinse the bottom color just because I didn't want like any contamination with the two colors. And honestly, all the purple came out. I've never had that happen to me with any hair color. Like, as you guys can obviously tell, it didn't do anything. Like, my ends didn't even color. They are still the same. Like, I still have some like blonde running through with the pink, and I mix everything super well. Like, if I'm mixing colors, I sit there and I mix for like 10 minutes, one color, just stirring it, mixing it, like going crazy with my brush. I use both sizes of brushes. A lot of times when I mix, I use the larger brush, but I do go in with the smaller brush because it is thicker. Oh, that's the wrong brush. Okay. It is thicker to me, and the bristles here, because they're slanted, are more coarse. Yes, it is a smaller brush, but I do go in with both of those. I mix it. I used to mix them with the end, but I don't do that anymore. And I go in, I thoroughly mix it. I even give it to my brother and be like, hey, will you make sure this is mixed right? Because he was in art and he knows how to mix colors extremely well. So what I did was, you know, I mixed it really well. I made sure all the colors were nice and mixed. The blue to me turned out okay, but, and the green, I like the blue and the green. I think they're pretty cool looking. It looks like I did an ombre because they do fade extremely well, but with this lighting it literally looks like chop different colors. But in like real life, it like fades like to a darker color, and I do like that. In the ponytail, like all the ends are dark, like they're dark vibrant, and like everything else is like a bright vibrant. It's a really nice contrast of color, so I do like that. I do think the reason why the blue turned out so like light turquoise was because of the fact that my hair got so white. I haven't had my hair be like almost like white before with any bleaching I've done. So I do think that was contributed to the 30 developer. So I do like that. But honestly, so this is kind of like a go through of how I do my hair and a review of the colors. The Cotton Candy Manic Panic, this is a good color to have to change the tone of like pinks and purples and reds slightly without, and like making them a little lighter without actually changing the color and without having to add conditioner, which dilutes it. It's still pigment and it's still in there. You just have to mix it extremely well or you will get really light spots. And depending on how light you want to go, it depends on how much you add of this. The Ultraviolet is probably still one of my favorites. They have one called Purple Haze, which I do think I will buy next for my purple, but I do believe that is a dark shade, so I don't know what I'm going to do, because that was my plan, was to do darker colors, but do my full head, which my full head is covered, if you guys obviously can't tell, because I've had people ask me, is your full head covered? Yeah, it is, because I've had people do it in my line at work, and I'm just like, flip my hair over. Yeah, I've had people walk up to me and touch my hair and ask me if it's like spray on or things like that. Or when my roots were growing out, I had someone ask me if I was wearing weave, and it's just, I've had so many crazy questions about my hair, and like if my hair's like super short and that's why the color is different at the ends, and it's crazy. But I mean, I like the way it turned out, but no. So this color is really good for lighting. This purple is amazing. I will probably buy it again, but I will probably buy it in the pot form instead of this, because this was more expensive. This was, I want to say it said $12.99 at Hot Topic. So I'll probably just stick to getting them at Sally's. And I do like this hot pink. I might try another pink, because I do know that they have more shades of pink. And we will see. But this green is one of my favorite greens. I do want to try their darker green to see if maybe I can get it to be more of like this like Kelly green color. And we'll see. But I do like the Electric Lizard, and I like the fact that it does glow under the black light, because I like standing in the back of my store and playing with my hair and seeing it glow. So, and I think it's really cool. And this one also is really cool under black light, but it has to be like dark, and the black light just like makes them glow. The Atomic Turquoise, I like it. I just wish it was a different, like a darker shade of turquoise, because it looks really dark, but it's actually like this really light shade up here. Or okay, this is the better side that's lighter. It's like this really light shade right here. And to me, that's like a sky blue, not a turquoise. So I just wish this one was a little deeper, but again, I can deepen it up with something else, which is not a problem, because I do pretty much mix my colors. The blue from Color Jams is not a bad color. I know it took forever to rinse this color out. Like when I did it, I tilt my head over in the bathtub and do it. Even after like I get done with my shower, I still do my hair like that. I do not get it wet in the shower, just to make sure I don't have like green skin, because I did have that happen the other day. It was crazy. And the first time I did it, this stuff stains so bad, and it just like leaks color everywhere. I've never had a color do that, especially a green. Purple and pink, yes. Blue, now I haven't had it like leaves color, but the green I did. But the Huckleberry Blue is a nice shade of blue, but again, it took forever to rinse out. But the color is really beautiful, and it's like this darker blue down here, and it's a really beautiful shade. So I do like that. This purple is down to here. That's how much I've used it. And the first time I used it was So if this is the third time I used it and this bottle's almost gone. I've never, I touched this stuff up with the color before a ton. But I did have a lot of purple in my hair. And like the longest parts of my hair were purple up top. So that's why I used a lot of purple. When I had like the long, like the 4 colors on the side. And I did a lot of purple and a lot of green when I did like all the little speckling of colors. But this I do not recommend this for you guys. I think it is just a very crap color, especially the fact that if you're going to touch it up, it'd been 3 weeks and it didn't do a single thing. So, and I left it on for an hour and a half today. So I don't know if it's just this color specifically, but I do not recommend the Not So Shy Violet from Beyond the Zone Color Jams. I just don't recommend it, and I'm probably going to end up throwing it away along with my sad, poor Ultraviolet, which I put back in the bucket. So these are actually, I'm going to throw them away after this video. And then this green I am kind of conflicted about because I like it. I think it's a nice color, but I think whenever I do it, I'm going to do just this and see what happens, because I think the first time I did it, I don't remember if I did just this. I think I did, but I don't remember, and I think I did it like just enough to like saturate the color and not do anything too crazy. But I might try this and just try like the roots if the ends are still really nice and like pigmented and colorful, and just try like the root colors and everything. I don't know, we will see. I might like do a comparison between this and the other green that I'm gonna get from Manic Panic, but this is an okay shade, but you really don't, this one you don't need a lot of. The other two were super thick and they just didn't, the purple didn't spread that well at all. Like the second it touches your hair, it like soaks up in that little spot and just doesn't go anywhere. So I think that's another reason why I had to use a lot. And I have short hair. I mean, the top part of the purple, there was mostly purple when I have my hair down. That was my plan, to have like mostly purple when you see it and things like that. But it didn't turn out that way the greatest on this side because I don't have as much hair, obviously, on that side. But yeah, I would highly recommend the Manic Panic colors instead of the Beyond the Zone, except for that blue and maybe, oh, excuse me, the green. But I do recommend Manic Panic colors. I've used them for a year and a half now, and I don't like Splat because it doesn't stay in my hair. Manic Panic does, and it's really vibrant, and in my hair it doesn't fade for 2 months. So I don't know, my hair might just love Manic Panic, and my hair is actually really soft. I do have another item that I use for my hair, but I do not have another backup of it right now, so I'll probably do an updated like shampoo, conditioner, like in-depth review and things like that once I get everything back that I use, and like what hairbrushes I use and stuff like that, and hair ties and things like that that keep my hair nice looking. My hair is damaged, but it is so soft. Like, you guys can obviously tell my hair is soft, and it is smooth, and it is silky, and like you guys can see the shine. And I will go into more depth of how I got my hair like that in another video. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I know this was a long video, but I kind of had to go like step by step to tell you guys why I like the products and why I don't like the products that I got. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you later. Bye.